Greetings and salutations. Don't mind me, I'm a bit messy person. I'm just wired differently. Okay, this is a fun little video. You hear money inside of it because I actually use stuff. And I also know I know the power of savings. Also, that savings is an effective tool for emergencies. However, when it comes to truly getting ahead in life, you need to invest your money. Go watch The Minority Mindset. That's a good channel. Also, Next Level Living. Also a good channel for monetary and getting ahead in life advice. That's not my job. My job is to amuse you by being a weirdo and showing you stuff that you want to buy, but then I have to tell you if it's a piece of crap or it's super awesome, or it's just good but it has issues. Okay, because I'm going to be honest. Okay, and I'm special. If you can't tell, I am special. So this is what's called a Dungeons & Dragons Adventure Fund saving bank. These pop up on Amazon or various sites from time to time. Supply of these seems to fluctuate, and the easiest channel to get them is from like Amazon or from the official website of the manufacturer. And they're made of nice handy dandy metal. As someone who is who works in the metals recycling industry, can appreciate something that is truly recyclable, unlike plastic. Plastic is not recyclable as much as people think it is. Most of it goes in landfills. I'm sorry to hurt your worldview, because 95% of it goes in landfills or gets burned and goes in landfills. Because plastic is really horrible to process. But anyways, this is a handy dandy bank. As you can see, I actually use it. Has a wonderful Knoll artwork on the front, which I enjoy very much because one of my first characters for D&D 3.5 was actually a Knoll archer. And the combination of rules I used and stat distribution resulted me in only knowing Knoll. And then realizing I also know Common due to some safety net rules that was in the book that conflicted with rules in the Savage Races book. But, you know. Anyways, this is a handy dandy. It's approximately measured like that. About 1 inch. Old biblical measurements. I'm not a religious person, but I do sometimes, I do enjoy using the natural measuring devices of the human body. It happens to come in 1 inch. It stands about near tall for handy dandy weapons. For something different, I'm going to grab my Call of Cthulhu 7th edition book. And for a reference, it's about big. It's about tall compared to the Call of Cthulhu book. The best way to actually use this as a standing bank is to physically cram it. If you truly have to have it standing up between books and push it to the front, because I'm going to point out a really dumb defect in this damn bank. Besides banks having so many issues. But anyways, this bank, as you can see, I keep holding it in a particular fashion because the way they manufacture this bank, oh my goodness, I'm going to do it to myself. I hate cleaning up after myself. Because if you don't hold it like that, it opens up. So what you end up finding is if you want to put money in it, like coinage, because that is clearly a coinage slot. I had to throw all my dice back in the tray. But anyways, the issue with this bank is that I started myself, knowing that that would happen. I just shake it a little bit and it just pops open. This bank doesn't hold your money very well, much like real world banks. World banks do a pretty good job of keeping your money from you. They are semi-safe storage places. This is not. This is only as safe as your place is safe. Okay. So people who go to throwing all their money under their mattress, yes, it's only as safe as your means of protecting it. I hope you have a means of protecting your well-being and your goods, because so many people put so much value into their goods and hoarding and collecting things. I'm being honest. I do that. You should at least think about protecting your stuff, because you spent a lot of time on getting stuff, okay? And that is probably another bit of fun and life advice. You have limited time. Money is massive and they keep printing it. Imagine how hard it is for you to get a lot of money. You are worse off on your time. So in that case, I personally say that this bank, my personal rating on this bank, because I can actually score and rate this bank as a means of storing your money, is it is nice and handy dandy. Final thoughts. When set on its side, you can insert money into end. The money will pile up in the front, so you have to shake it to one side. And you can't really stand it up, because if I stand it up anymore, the money is going to spill out of it. So it's not really, the way they have designed this is it diminishes the functionality and the storage ability of this thing, because I had to keep my hand clasping it to keep it closed. What I would have done is, instead of having it open like an actual book, I would have had it simply open in the top up, and you drop the money in. Or just simply have a slat in the bottom that just slide out, that you can get the money out the bottom. And that would have brought this up to a 4. But it's actually a 2.5. It's nice. I like the artwork. It reminds me of Nolan the Knoll. But it's not that great. No. You're better off, like buying a Godzilla bank. Not the electronic one. I got the electronic one. I'm going to get the other one. And put my money in the Godzilla bank. Because he has atomic fire. And no one's going to take it from a Godzilla with atomic fire. Okay? So thank you very much for watching this delightful video. I will cover more and more D&D 5th edition. I have literally everything for D&D 5th edition and 4th edition and 3.5 edition and Pathfinder 2nd edition. And I got a lot of the core stuff for Pathfinder 1st edition. I have a lot of stuff for Call of Cthulhu 7th edition. I have some stuff for Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay, which is also another really old role-playing RPG. And then there was also the original Dungeons and Dragons killer from the late 1970s. If Gary Gygax saved his, instead of getting the Blooms in to start TSR and got the startup done properly in a fashion in which TSR would have not have kicked him out in the kicked him out. And he managed to put his whole thing together right, he would not have had the first TTRPG. That would have gone to Chaosium with their RuneQuest game system, which came out like almost 4-ish or 5-ish years after this, in a far more complete manner than in Dungeons and Dragons OD&D. Something to think about. I can't remember the exact number for when and RuneQuest originally came out, but it came out at such a time that if it wasn't for the fact that Gary Gygax didn't really rush to, I mean like literally rush to get Dungeons and Dragons out into the market, he may have been number 2. So thank you very much for watching that, and I hope you have a delightful day, a nice night, a wonderful week, and always stay honest with your fans, because if you create your channel on drama, your channel becomes a drama channel, and it doesn't go very well from there. Bye.